Hey, aloha from Hawaii. Doing another video this morning. Can't really do a live video because what I'm doing this morning is basically going to show you a walk that we can take from our resort here down to Anini Beach. It's a fairly steep walk. Just give you an idea, but it's a nice little walk, and it's great exercise. So instead of actually going and working out this morning, this is my workout. So I'll show you what this is all about in this video. This is the start of the pathway. And you'll see what this is all about. It's pretty steep. Last time I was here a couple of years ago, it had been raining here quite torrentially, and this path was a bit of a river. It was actually very steep, and as you can imagine, the water runs downhill. It was also very muddy, and as you can see here, some trees have fallen down. Just obstacle number one. I have a few obstacles I'm sure that you'll see as we go down this path, which takes us down a probably about 100-meter incline to the water from where the resort is. The resort folks don't actually like us taking this path because it is kind of dangerous, and I guess people have fallen and gotten hurt on this pathway. But also because it's pretty steep, it's a good, walking up it is a good amount of exercise. Last time I was here, I was quite much more heavier than I am now, and it took me like 4 or 5 I had to take 4 or 5 breaks coming up this hill. And that's a beautiful view. I don't know if you can see the ocean there as we come around. Right beside me is a beautiful golf course. Let's pull over here, which is a great lookout. There's Anini Beach down there. It's a beautiful beach. The road where those houses are ends there. You can't actually get to the far side where we are. So the only way to get to this part of the beach is by walking it. It's a protected beach. I don't know if you can see way out there. The water is kind of breaking where there's a reef. So the heavy swells don't actually make it into the beach. So it actually is quite well protected. Last year when we were here, or a couple of years ago when we were here, we snorkeled it. It's a really nice reef, and lots of sea turtles as well. And the sun's breaking through. Head back to the path. Here's another nice picture over here of the golf course. There's a number of these signs all over this pathway because it is quite steep, and especially when it's muddy. First time I did this path as you can see how steep this is. It was actually very muddy, and I watched 2 or 3 people slide down this incline in the mud. It's really pretty though. This is probably about a 45-degree incline. It's like walking through the jungle. It's just gorgeous. You can see how far down that goes right beside me. No real protection. A lot of the trails in Hawaii are like that. It's basically use at your own risk. Let's see the sheer cliffs here. It's not really well maintained either. I'm taking it quite slow, baby steps. The reward for attempting this walk is, well, I'll let you, I won't spoil it for you, but you'll see once I get to the end that it's just a beautiful, secluded beach. Not a lot of people use the beach. Here there is a public beach on Anini Beach that a lot of people go to, but as you can imagine, especially on weekends, it's very crowded. The roots on that tree coming right out of that mountain. Well, we got some pylons down here. A little mud. There's a bit of mud here. There is a little bit of a drainage ditch here. As you can see, it takes the water and directs it off. There's a bit of mud, which people have walked through, it looks like. You can hear the wildlife here, a lot of the birds. It wasn't this badly obstructed when I was here last time. All the fallen trees and things. It's getting a little muddy here. But as you can imagine, when it rains here, well, you can see what happens. The water runs off. And I see another moist area down at the bottom there. It looks like it's muddy again. And here's a look at the trail that I have to go up after. So I can hear running water now. There's a little stream with a little bit of a waterfall down here as well. We'll take a look at the little stream here. It's a creek. Oh, there it is up there. There we go. So it's about 10 to 8 here in the morning, which is 10 to 1 back home. We've got some people coming up. Now here's where it gets tricky. Morning. Was it worth it?
The way down is. I'm not sure about the way up.
Yeah, that's the hard part. That's the payback. It's really muddy here. This part here, as you can see. It's like I'm on a bit of a dry strip. Here's what it looks like going back up. And you can hear those folks up there. They're heading on their way back up. We're near the bottom here. So the big reveal's coming up here, folks. We're coming close to the waterfront. I was thinking of wearing my sandals going down this, but I decided against it. If I want to go in the water, I'll take my shoes and socks off, but you need really good shoes to go down this path. And here it is. This is Anini Beach. There's some people actually tenting here as well. There's a couple canoes. It's the weekend, so a lot of the Hawaiians come out to the beaches and they actually spend the time at the beaches. They got tents and barbecues. And here's the beach. As you can see, it's a little stony on this side. Further down, it actually is quite nice. You can see the breakers out there. That's where the water's hitting the reef, which protects this from heavy-duty swells that can happen on the north shore of Kauai. Take a walk down this side. Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Not for the finger party. That's right.
There's something you see a lot of in Hawaii, all of the islands. This is the original Hawaiian alarm clock right here. They're everywhere. We've got nests of them outside our balcony. So yeah, it's easy to get up with the sun or before the sun. So as you can see here, there's not a lot of people at this beach. It is early in the morning, but even during the day, there's not too many people that come out to this beach. And it is a beautiful beach. You can snorkel it. There are, there's the Hawaiian rainbow. Look at that, folks. This is the Rainbow State. The license plates, you see they have a rainbow on the license plate of the cars, because there are a lot of rainbows. This side of Hawaii, the north side of Kauai, gets quite a bit of rain. It's supposed to rain later on today. You can see some dark clouds there a little bit. Get a lot of isolated showers here. All of the islands have basically all of the seasons, including winter in the higher elevations. Not in Kauai so much, but they had snow in Maui last week. And the Big Island is where the active volcano is that you've probably been hearing about. But rain is better than snow in Hawaii. There's some campers over there, probably locals again. On the weekends, they enjoy the weekends at the beach. If they're not here and if they're not surfers, they'll be over at the surfing beaches. This time of year it's winter here as well, which means you get higher swells and bigger waves, a lot better for surfing. We'll be taking some drives around the island to show other beaches as well. I like this beach because it's actually very calm compared to many of the beaches which can have really heavy duty swells. And it's not safe for swimming. You get caught in a riptide and you get pulled out to sea. Here's a little stream, that stream that I showed you up in the hill where the waterfall was. This is where it comes out. I think it's called Anini Creek. So I'm going to end this video here, and I'm going to come back on a different video as I attempt to make the walk upwards back to the resort. But I'm going to spend some time here just chilling. Hope you've enjoyed this video.